The Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. The crowd has this place jumping already. And the Gators headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge impact this offseason for the Gators.
Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it way down the field. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
This crowd on hinge, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Quick release by the QB. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Noles have this offense rolling. They'll run it from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Away from the defense. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man, it's ball. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Floating away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
The Gators send out the punt unit. They're going to field this one in tight quarters. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Daniels. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Right back to it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Like.
So they're facing 3rd and short
and then I think
from
I'm
the
gonna
25.
play Ultimate Team at the top.
They want to
I
throw
do
it.
have to work with it.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Is this chili gotcha?
Will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
Quick completion on the out route. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside. It's Pryor. Maybe a crease.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Ball. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give the ball. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Right back to him on the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll take it himself. Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free. He is in, takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. To the air, it's Daniels.
It's got to fit.
Picked off, what a play to set up.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. It's caught. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. A little screen to the running back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pulled Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this game just so I can go ahead and head into Ultimate Team.
There is a huge trip on the road. I can see on the pizza and those suits.
Set a 4-minute pizza timer.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team. As the new athletic director,
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
Played this game for 10 seconds and I'm already in the National
Against the
Championship against
defending
Indiana.
national champion, Indiana
What
Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with
Thought they
Joel
gave them
Klatt.
a
We are
belt,
so
though.
excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season.
I'm about to
Holly
give
Rowe
them a
joins us
belt,
ringside with some of the key
Maybe only
storylines
got
today.
nothing
Holly?
on Florida.
Guys, Vegas has been
Making us
waiting
so
for this
trapped.
moment, the opportunity to host a college football national championship. And it all starts right now. Down on the field, it is crazy. Fans are frenzied here in Allegiant Stadium. It is loud and
Oh, I
rocking.
got
Can't wait
scored
for things to
here.
get going here after
What are
kickoff.
they doing?
Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
What the?
And it's
It's
just
not even my
beyond
fault.
the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final
What are the
minutes.
players?
Can this quarterback
Taking out
step
Florida.
up and make a winning play?
Oh, that was okay.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
man, this defense has been tough today. And Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
And they're not able to convert on fourth down. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. It's a one.
Yeah, there was no way for me to win that once I gave up the ball. It was probably going to give me a good for it. What the heck? Why did you tell me in the game?
Welcome to the national championship game
Why
at
keep throwing
Allegiant
in the
Stadium
game?
in Las Vegas. It's the Florida Gators against the
Why
defending
do I keep
national
having to
champion,
play them,
Indiana
man?
Hoosiers.
Come on, this is crazy.
Here we go.
I only got like 45 minutes before work.
Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a
Alright,
great
let's
job
run
on
back.
first down,
Number 2.
of going up and stopping the run.
What the
and that's the key to this thing.
What are these
If you can
passes?
create
I
long
must
yardage
have, like,
situations, now
50
they have to
overall.
throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
Hey,
Receiver make.
God, you be so ass. I'm gonna go grab my food.
Grab. He stopped
Start off by
short
1
at
p.m.
that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Down 1 possession in the fourth
off
quarter.
by 1
The
p.m.
offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. He knocks it through with confidence. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. We'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. 3rd down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So here we go. 4th and long. This offense looking for a miracle here in overtime. To throw, it's Hoover. Back-to-back deep shots. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Strong. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, it doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position. You just got to do it.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
work. The next era of your team starts now. Let's go.
Set in one for 135 and name it and ready to leave.
Alright, bro, you better not drop
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Gators offense will have the football first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country. Here's Moore to throw. Here's the pressure. Got his man on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Gators have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Moore will throw. Going for it all. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's third down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Brown. Shakes off the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeps it on the bootleg. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. On the ground, it's Craig. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Clemson calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fourth down, Moore. How about that tackle to stop him short on fourth down?
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The Tigers want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Tigers will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Unloads to the wideout. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Fires to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. More to the air again. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking to pass. It's Locklear. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Past the 20. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. More to throw for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dante Moore. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big play.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. Running inside, it's Brown. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Brown again. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Moore. Caught on the left side by Wilson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Craig. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Moore to the air. Quickly complete. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Here's Moore to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't.
What's up, bro? I want to see if I can get that. Oh, like 75 overall. Play college football. Honestly, the middle group might just be on bid on something really cheap and do it for a lot of positions. Do that, monkey. I'm trying to get my team overall up to like 70, but I gotta go to work in like 15 minutes. I'll be back streaming later though. Look, check my team. Ooh. Overall. I do have an 80 overall QB and an 83 tight end. I've only been on for like 30 minutes, so actually not doing too bad. I don't really have anybody good on defense though. I just have a couple 70s. Alright. What else do I need? Okay. Defensive tackle. I need an O-line too. Okay, I'm gonna try and buy like a 70 overall O-line if I'm just using like 2,000 credits. Is what you do, good, something that's really 90. And I'm going up 10 overall at that position. Now, gotta go get me a left guard. Guard. I'm gonna quit on this backfield. Not a lot of good things. $1,500 for a 75. This LSU music keeps on blasting in my ear. I am going to return. Awesome. There's only 1.5 for a 75. I'm gonna stay away from ones that people bidding on. Wanna bid on this? And I should get at least 50. At least 50% of the players that bid on, I would think. And now I'll use the right tackle, I believe. I think I already have a solid right guard. And I get a top overall with it. Okay, I gotta go. It's been a good first stream. Hopefully I haven't alarmed it by the time I come back. I'll see y'all in the next one.